Hey Cancer, welcome to the Zarious Tarot. My name is Drea. If this is your first time visiting my channel, then welcome. If it is not, then hey, how are you doing? Welcome back. I'm doing a general reading for the month of June. So it's a cross between my bi-monthly readings and my bi-weekly readings. So a bit longer, a bit bigger than the bi-monthly reading, but than the bi-weekly readings. So if you like what you see and you like what you hear, please do like, subscribe and share. Thank you for all your likes, shares and subscribes and comments. I'm greatly appreciated, guys. And if you'd like a private reading, my details are below. So whatever shows up today is what we'll talk about because it's a general reading. And do remember we are all on different astrological clocks, and therefore this may not be your story today, but it may be your story tomorrow or in the future, or it may be something that's already happening. So please keep an open mind and bear in mind that we are all on different astrological clocks and things happen for people at different times. So let's see what we have for Cancer for the month of June, shall we? The month of June. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, and at the bottom of the deck we have Justice. Right. So we have the Six of Wands, the Seven of Wands, the Page of Swords, the King of Cups, the Chariot, the Page of Wands, the Fool, the Devil, the High Priestess, the Two of Cups, the Ace of Swords and the Three of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles. Overall energy is Justice. Okay, Cancer, so you start off June having recognition and success, victory. You're being brave, you're taking a stand, and you are seeing things from a new perspective. Or seeing things, or changing your perception of a situation. It could also be a message of truth that comes into you from a Scorpio, Pisces or Cancer, another water sign like you. You have the Chariot, which is your card, Cancer. Could be Libra, could be Capricorn, could be a Scorpio or Pisces, could be Gemini. Gosh. Okay, so could be a message of truth that comes in from this King of Cups, which you decide to move forward with, which you are enthusiastic and excited about. You take a leap of faith, but then in that leap of faith comes either self-doubt, either once you're in the middle of it, once you're in the thick of it, you start to doubt. Or it brings up some form of addiction, codependency. Or it reveals some form of codependency. You're dependent on someone for something. So you've jumped into a situation, Cancer, or you could be jumping into a situation which appears to be above board, but then once you get in it, you realize that you're now dependent in some way. Part of me feels like this is what that person wanted to do. They wanted you to be dependent on them for something. They wanted you to be, yeah. Part of me feels like that was their intention, especially when I've seen the King of Cups, the Devil, and the Three of Swords. However, Justice prevails. This is not something that you have to get stuck on. You see what it is. If this is a deception in some way, you see what it is with the High Priestess. And it could be somebody wanting to have a relationship with you, which is what, someone could be trying to do to bring you into something. But really they want a relationship, but they're not telling you that. But they bring you into this situation which makes you dependent on them in some way, or makes them dependent on you, but you see it with the High Priestess. You don't see it before it happens, but you see it soon after. And then you speak this truth, and that truth could lead to heartbreak. But then you have the Ace of Pentacles, so you have a brand new beginning in health, wealth and wisdom, so you learn from it. And it's justice. Interesting. Okay, so for others of you, you have victory, recognition and success in love, and you could take a leap of faith into a brand new, equal, balanced relationship. Congratulations for you. For others of you, you are being brave and you are moving forward, but you are doubting yourself. But what you need to do is be honest and truthful with yourself in that situation. When self-doubt pops in, be honest and truthful. Can you do this or can you not? Be honest with yourself. Be truthful with yourself. For others of you, a change in perception or a message of truth, a message of action leads to, I feel this is about secrecy. A message of truth and a message of action, but secretly you're upset. But you do have a new beginning. You heal from that heartbreak and disappointment. You heal from it. So on the outside, you're presenting one way, but inside you feel another. But either way, your overall energy is justice. And so this will be justice for you. Justice will be served for all of you. And for those of you where this person is trying to kind of get you into a position where either you're dependent on them or they're dependent on you because of this relationship, because of equal balanced relationship, know that it can't be an equal balanced relationship with dependency, you know. But you could actually heal from this. You could speak your truth and actually come away from, you could actually say to this person, there's no need for you to be this way. And it could change the situation with the Ace of Pentacles and the Three of Swords. It could actually heal the situation because you have two aces either side of this Three of Swords. So it could heal it. It could heal the situation. Or take steps towards making it better. But there has to be truth and honesty. Someone has to just be like, look, I know what you're doing. Someone has to call someone out. Now let's see what we have here. The clarification deck. Because it could change the story a little bit. Really interesting. So do remember that time is fluid, and you know, this may not be your story today, but we're all on different astrological clocks. I think for those of you who are receiving that equal balanced relationship from a possible another water sign, or it could be you. Somebody recognizing that they want a relationship. It could be you recognizing you want a relationship with someone. I feel that it's going to be very successful. For now, it's just beginning. It's very early days. So, but it will be balanced and it will be equal. But it's very early days. So keep it fun, keep it light. And it could be a long-term manifestation. Because we just have the Ace of Pentacles. Lovely. Could be a long-term leap of faith you guys take into this relationship. It could end up being something much longer than you think it is. And look, with the Devil here, so it could be someone who, with those of you who someone is maybe trying to kind of get you into a situation where you're dependent on them or they're dependent on you. It could also be self-doubt about how this relationship can progress. But we've got the Two of Cups with the Ten of Cups, so it's going to be a very happy relationship. It could be doubt as to how this relationship could progress. The Devil could be self-doubt for you, some of you as well. It could be that you're wondering how this is going to work. But it will, with hard work. Relationships, all relationships take work. All relationships take work. Nothing just happens just like that. There's no fairy tale. This is two people getting to know one another, two people getting to understand each other, two people getting to grips with being in each other's company and understanding each other, understanding each other's thoughts and feelings. And look at that. We have the Nine of Pentacles and we have the Ace of Cups. It's beautiful, that is. 3 aces now. Ace of Swords, Ace of Pentacles and Ace of Cups. Beautiful. And at the bottom of the deck is the Sun. And the overall energy is the Justice. So, Cancer, I will say this, that for those of you who are doubting getting into this relationship because you don't know how far it's going to go. Relationships take time. It doesn't happen. Sometimes it doesn't happen the way you want it to. Sometimes it happens and you just kind of don't know what to expect. And it's okay to be in that position. It's okay to be like that. It's okay to be not sure. But if it's something that you want and it's something that you've asked for, something that you prayed for, and even if it turns out to be not as long term as you'd like it, make sure it's equal and balanced. Make sure there is equal give and take. Make sure that you're not the person who's giving, you're not the person who's chasing, you're not the person who's doing everything you can, bending over backwards, and the other person isn't doing anything. That's not an equal balance relationship. Don't do that. And don't go for that. Don't fall into that. Neither. Don't let this person manipulate you into feeling, into doing, and then they just sit back with their feet up. No. Because people can do that as well. So be careful. Do not fall into that, Cancer. Make sure there's balance. It's equal give and take. Make sure there's balance. Step back from the situation every now and then and check and see. Check yourself and see if it is still balanced. Because it takes you to be objective sometimes in order for you to keep that equilibrium within your relationship. So for those of you who are feeling brave enough to move forward, to be feeling brave enough to come out of this feeling of needing nurturing and wanting to move forward out into this death and rebirth, you're wanting to move forward with success, don't let self-doubt be the thing that holds you back. Don't let your mental be the thing that holds you back. You are your own limit. You are your own gate. So you can open that gate or you can close that gate. You are in charge of your own gate, your own door of destiny, whatever you want to call it. I prefer gate because, it's a bit more open. Kind of see what's around it. But anyway, you are your own gate. You can close that gate or open it. It's entirely up to you. And with the Nine of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords, you can be in a very advantageous spiritually clear, mentally clear position. With Nine of Pentacles. So you will not only be financially happy, single, yes, maybe, but you'll be in a mentally clear position. Singledom is not something that has to last forever unless you want to be single, So that's a different story as well. And for those of you who are putting on a front, new love comes in, health and wisdom comes in. But I like that there's the Hanged Man and the Page of Swords, which is, this Page of Swords is perception and the Hanged Man is also enlightenment. So it's definitely, you're definitely changing your perception. And I like that there's the Page of Wands and the Two of Wands, because you're excited, enthusiastic about your future. So those are beautiful. So although you're putting on a front, you've got to work hard on the spiritual side of things. Because you've laid all of this out now. And so now you've got to put the work in. And love and happiness and healing from heartbreak comes for you. Oh, I really love that. I love that. So for those of you who this relationship, this brand new relationship is coming in, as I said to you, it could be a long term, a leap of faith. It may appear that it is not, with the Knight of Wands and the King of Cups, it may appear that, oh, okay, it may not be a long-term love. This person may come to you as though they are not. It could be a water and a fire sign as well. But they may come to you as though they are not, or an air and an earth sign. They may come to you as they, or air sign and a fire sign. So there you go. So it could be Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. There we go. So that's everybody. They could come to you as though they don't have all of this emotion. They can come to you really kind of fly by night, but actually they're quite an emotionally deep person. And you could take a leap of faith, but actually you're thinking, oh, all right, I'm going to take a chance on you. We'll see if we have fun or whatever it is that we'll do. But it could actually turn into a very long term. Or the relationship could last up to a year, you know. But it could actually be a long term leap of faith. You know, it could last longer than that. But it could last at least a year. And then with the Two of Cups and the Ten of Cups, that is ultimate happy families and an equal balanced relationship, complete emotional fulfillment here, and an equal balanced relationship to add to that. Absolutely beautiful. So let's see what the Oracle deck, we're running out of battery power. Hopefully I've got enough to finish this reading. So first card out is Within Everything There Is Nothing. Is it still ticking away? Yeah, it is. Let me just, oh gosh, I can't get to it. Okay. Sorry guys, my camera's telling me that the battery is low, so hopefully I can just finish this reading for you guys. And plug it in my charger. And we have Transmutation. Another sign got this. I think Leo got this. So you may want to check out the Leo reading. Cancer, you may want to check out the Leo reading. Especially if you have Cancer and Leo in your chart as well. You may want to check that out. Because there's a message in there for you as well, I think. We have Synergy, we have Throat Chakra, and we have Emergence. Because the Leo reading, I think, starts off about work, but it turns into a love energy as well. Okay, so let's read. Number 2, Within Everything There Is Nothing. And it says, something that you want is on its way to you. It may seem to be coming out of nowhere, no sign on the horizon to give you hope, and yet it is coming to you anyway. It is spiritual law that you cannot be denied the manifestation of your heart's desire. Trust and remain open to the tide of universal love rushing towards you and swelling within you now. Within nothing, there is everything. And then we have Transmutation. Once again. Second time. You are currently undergoing a time of deep spiritual change. Creative healing energies surround you. Old habits, thought patterns are being transformed by a process taking place on a deep inner level. You will soon experience a renewed sense of well-being and creativity that will have a lasting and positive impact on your life. Listen to beautiful music and meditate upon this. Imagine yourself bathed in a golden light and imagine that within the golden light burns a beautiful violet flame. Imagine this color transforming the thought patterns that no longer serve you. Bless the past along with the changes now taking place. And then we have synergy number 41, and it says, the frequency of synergy supports our allowance and acceptance of not so obvious, never seen before combinations and unions that result in new ways of functioning, working, thinking, relating, loving and being. It reminds us to embrace the unfamiliar so that the yet exciting co-creations can give birth to a new reality. And then we have throat chakra, number 5, and it says, the frequency of throat chakra, the blue flower of life, supports our self-expression and our sense of peace and balance. And we have number 25, emergence, and it says, the frequency of emergence invites us to approach our reality with a childlike attitude of innocence and wonderment, and to watch and celebrate the beauty that unfolds from that place. So ask your questions. 2 cards, please, Spirit. Ask your question, Cancer, and the angels will give you an answer. Ask your question, and the angels will give you an answer. Okay, so first card out is look for a sign. And the second card out for Cancer is the situation will improve. Okay, so that's all I have for you guys. Thank you for coming back to watch this video. If you like what you see and you like what you hear, please do like, subscribe and share. Have a wonderful month of June. Stay well, stay well, stay well. Mwah, many blessings to you. See you again soon.